I just delivered a couple of packages, running some errands today. Headed to the audio warehouse a little later. Appreciate you guys for ordering on the site. Everything's been looking pretty good. Let me turn that music down. Everything's been looking pretty good as far as the orders are coming in. Appreciate you guys buying your audio, your seat locks, and definitely the handlebars. For those who have ordered bars that are on back order, I'll be giving you guys a call today, but you should be receiving tracking pretty soon. So yeah, it's been a busy season, but like I say, be patient because there's a lot going on. I don't know if shipping's behind, but they're definitely behind on their orders, their back orders. They can't make bars fast enough at this point for bars and backrest. So we'll ride on out and go get these this audio for some of you guys, and I'm gonna do a review on the Diamond audio. So let's ride. Texas, it's a good 73, 74. It's about to be in the 80s. I'm looking forward to it. Police out trying to get their tickets. Hopefully I never get one. I haven't had a ticket in at least 15 years. I'm trying to keep it that way. But hey, I did want to talk about something that somebody brought to my attention about you guys buying Amazon parts for your motorcycle. Get into it. Alright, so for those of you that choose to buy Amazon parts for your motorcycle, $30,000, $40,000 motorcycle, man, it's really not a good look. I'm gonna pull over real quick so I can have this conversation with you guys. This is something that you had to consider. So you spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on your motorcycle. You go to Amazon, you see these parts. Seems like a great deal, and it's necessarily not, unless it's from like a brand name that you know for servicing or having quality parts, like Zero, Custom Dynamics. You know, that I can understand. But when you decide to get bars and these little pre-wired kits, I'm not gonna say any names because I'm not gonna, you know, dump on any brand, but if you haven't done your research, and if you have, but if you haven't, ask somebody that, you know, is kind of knowledgeable in the situation at hand. Because when you decide to go out and spend that kind of money on some bars, and if it's too cheap or it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. On average, the average good set of handlebars start at $400, and you can tell the quality difference, not only from the wheels. The wheels, yes, make a huge difference, and there's a lot of people that end up with cracked handlebars because they decided to go cheap and spend $250, $300 for some bars, along with, you know, they throw in extra wires and maybe even some hand grips to boot to make it sweet, kind of sweeten the pot. That's a red flag. So consider this: if you're buying these bars, it's not only the wheels, it's the powder coat. The powder coat makes a huge difference, because I speak from experience, and not only from working for a Harley dealership and learning more, and I've learned more about the industry than anything working at that dealership, or those few dealerships that I have worked at. And messing with motorcycles for so long, quality matters. Buy once, cry once. I'm sure you heard that phrase before. There's a reason that they say that. You know, buy it once and just get it over with, man. Yeah, it's gonna hurt in the beginning, but I promise you, it'll feel better in the end. And that's something to think about. So, yeah, don't do yourself a great service and spend the money, buy quality, and just don't worry about it, man. And don't rush. That's the biggest thing. You know, I sell bars to guys all day. Man, why are they so expensive? They're really not expensive. There are more expensive bars than this, than Factory 47. And some of those are not even worth it. I've seen poor quality high bars, but the reason that I choose Factory 47, I purchased them before I even became a dealer and fell in love with them. I fell in love with the thickness, the fatness, the beefiness. They give me confidence, you know, when I'm leaning and turning, and I can feel it just feels like my bike is just solid. But when you buy cheap bars and then they start to rust internally and eventually they become brittle, some of them even worse than in 2 years, they just become brittle and just fall apart. I'll crack at the wheels at these points right here. I don't know if you can see these, but you know how Factory 47, the signature bars, a lot of bars crack in this area. And if you see reinforcements under, I don't know if you can see this, but under the where it arches, then that's a problem, because that means they had to reinforce their bars because they're not using a thick enough diameter bar and the thickness of the metal itself, so they reinforced it. And I want to say a name so bad, but I'm not gonna do it. But I see a lot of them doing that. So do yourself a service, don't do it, wait, save your money, and just go from there. You know, just make sure you save your money. It'll be worth it in the end. So, and like I said, I was inspired by this by a subscriber. And it's not to say, hey man, you know, you made a horrible decision or anything, but I wanted to just kind of like, you know, and this message is just not just for you, it's not picking on you or anything, but it's to say it sparked that idea for me to say, just buy once, cry once. Don't look for the deals. Don't look for, you know, pipes online, especially some of these off-brand pipes that you see that sounds like a good deal once again, and they sound good now, but they're also robbing your performance. Number one. Two, they rusting internally because it's not good quality metal, and eventually you'll see it. And you know, some people say, oh, well, I've had mine for 6 months. Yeah, I mean, 6 months is okay, but a year later you can't see the internal rusting. Take them off and do an inspection. Get a good flashlight and look down inside of the exhaust. Even your bars, you can do the same thing, and you can tell the difference. So, just wanted to talk to you guys about that. Not gonna hold you. I'm gonna run the rest of my errands. Probably this might be a 2-part video, and just kind of stay tuned for the next part of the video. Wow, did she just run into a curb? Okay, make sure you stay tuned for the next part of the video, where I'm gonna review the Diamond Audio and talk about the differences between high-end audio and house speakers. I know I kind of gave you guys a small sample taste of the video, but to be honest, that part of the video was actually meant for some Jeep content that I did. I'm gonna show you real motorcycle speakers, real weatherproof audio, high-end quality. I'd rather sell you high-end quality stuff than sell you something that you're gonna be mad at me, you know, later on, or never order from me again. And I'm honest by fault. So anyway, guys that ordered, appreciate you, thank you. Those who haven't checked out the site, www.downsouthdon.com, and make sure that you like and subscribe. Help me build a channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hey, send it to a friend, you know, tell them check me out, tell them check out the website for sure, and hopefully I can get some more content, I mean, as far as items on the site. But I'm pretty content with selling what I'm selling because it's a hot seller right now, especially for the spring and summertime. So make sure you get your audio, high-end quality audio. Right now I'm only really a seller, I push Diamond Audio and Hertz. That's what I prefer to sell, but I will sell, you know, some of the other stuff like the DB audio, DB drive, Saren Vega. I mean, I have no problem selling it, but I will post it to the site as well, slowly but surely. Bear with me. Be sure to like and subscribe. Down South Don, I'm out.